Careful with your back, man.
I know it's immense pain right now. The things I do for you guys.
Yeah, what drug is you taking though?
None. Caffeine.
Caffeine's good.
Yeah, we got some people yelling for the stream. They are excited. Who's yelling? It sounds like you got an axe murderer in your house. And
Can you still hear him?
yeah.
How is that picking it up? I can hardly hear it. I have to take my earphone to hear him properly. I can hear him. What about now?
I don't know. Is he still screaming? Nah, I'm not hearing him now.
Ah. Hold on then.
Oh, now I hear him.
You can hear him now? All
Yeah.
right. I see. What about now?
I mean, maybe a little bit. Kind of sounds like a screen door opening. Oh, man.
Anyway.
Happy Wednesday, live stream Wednesday. Who we got in the channel? Nobody. Yeah, no comments coming in.
Yeah, everyone is late today. Maybe we should have done it late.
We've got a third person on the stream today, that's for sure.
Can you still hear him?
That was a big one. That was a big scream, yeah.
That was crazy.
Poor little River. Not having a good time.
He's not having a good time at all.
Well, we got a good stream. We're talking about your surgery. We're talking about my back problems, which just popped up on Monday night. And I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about some weird stuff.
I told you not to do that.
Deadlift?
No. Wipe your ass with your left hand. That's good. Your back. All right, he's going outside.
Oh, I think I need a good proper office chair. I'm just sitting in like a kitchen table chair, the little blue ones that we have in our house.
Oh yeah, I know.
Nah.
Yeah, man, you need office chair. I have got a office chair, and I can't remember how long ago I got this, but it's starting to get a little bit wobbly. Maybe I need to tighten it up or something.
We know you've been eating some steaks, man. Putting a little weight on. Getting a little chunk.
Not put weight on at all. I'm trying to get rid of some weight.
Hey, Carlos, let's make a bet.
Right.
I'll give you 50-50 odds. 1-to-1 odds. Do you think D. Lee has a mullet or not? They're from Australia.
Ooh. Hello from Australia. I think he has a mullet.
You think he has a mullet?
Some sort of mullet, yeah.
Yeah. I think I agree. He's got to have a mullet, especially with a name like D. Lee.
Yeah.
D. Lee's got to have a mullet.
He's got to have some sort of mullet.
Watch him be from Austria, not Australia.
Sure.
You can still have a mullet as a female.
I'm a female. Very true. Female mullets are actually more popular right now than the men's.
Yeah.
It kind of went from the men's bringing it back to the women. Carry on.
So we got Greg in here. That's going to be a good stream.
Long hair.
Nice. Yeah. Do you have bangs? Do bangs kind of count as a mullet? Right? That's kind of like you're short in the front.
We just encourage you to get a mullet.
All right. So you want to talk for people just joining us? We're going to be talking about your hand surgery, just so you know it's not clickbait.
It's not.
We're going to be talking about all the surgeries
wrist
that I've had. Wrist. Yeah. We all know what Carlos was doing in the shower when he fell and broke his wrist.
Yeah. I was playing.
He's going for the reverse cowboy. It's his off hand. The whole mystery.
You don't even want to know
You
what I
sit
do in
on
my
the
left
hand until
one.
it goes numb, and it's the stranger. Is that what you're doing?
No, I never tried that one actually.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, that's an unknown for me. I never tried that.
Oh, okay. Well, add it to your to-do list.
Mm.
All
Yeah,
right. What do we got? Let's get our viral videos going. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Go.
I only have 3 again this time, so we'll start with you, and hopefully, um, is this music on?
Yeah, put it on. You go here. The whole point is about listening.
70, that's crazy.
It's actually not that impressive.
What?
It's not that impressive.
Yeah, it is.
No.
To me, it is. You know what they say?
What?
They say comparison is the thief of joy.
That that music's going to get us copyrighted. She's got some good wisdom there. That's right, man. It's just compare yourself to your past self, not to other people. Are you on a growth journey?
Yeah, I've seen. I actually seen this video popping lots of times, and yeah, I thought today I'll share it because I think it's very true.
It's a good messaging. Good messaging. I don't know what the one word was though. She cooked bro with one word. What was the one word?
Actually, I didn't.
If you're trying to build.
All right, dude. Speaking of getting a heavy chair that's not working for you, check this out.
Muscle, these high-protein, delicious cheeseburger Hot Pockets make the perfect grab-and-go snack with 31 grams of protein you can store in the freezer and reheat whenever you need. To a bowl, add all-purpose flour.
Dude, look at this, man. I'm making this. You like to cook. What do you make?
Yeah,
you seen this?
I've seen. Yeah, it's not that hard to make.
Yeah, it looks like something within my cooking technicality.
I don't know. I've seen your hamburger sausages.
I can make a good scrambled egg. I figured that out after about 40 years.
Did you not burn yourself doing it?
No, I burned myself
no, that was
making
coffee.
coffee. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
these are
steam it.
easy. I've seen this video before. This is easy. I mean, I actually got quite a few high protein recipes that I need to try. But I've been on
That looks good. I'm getting hungry. It's lunchtime here.
I've been
Let's
on a
go
high
eat.
protein, low carb diet. So
You are. I don't know if these are low carb, but
they are. They got flour, wheat, so who knows? Depends how much it is in there, but looks quite a bit of carbs in there to me.
All right, what we got here?
Oh, this is good.
Some people. Good to see Greg in here. We got some good people, familiar people.
Witch, burn the witch!
I know a spell to increase the penis.
Release the witch! Release the witch!
Is that it?
That's just simple, very quick.
3rd grade humor. All right, Carlos.
I think I've sent this to everyone I know.
Okay. This is it was Father's Day here in America a couple days ago.
I understand you have some responsibility.
Oh my god, they all wearing the same.
Yeah, all the wives dress them the same.
No.
That, my friends, is why you gotta. Would you ever let Jenna dress you? Like if she's like, "Hey, we have Easter Mass, put this on." Would you do it?
We don't do that. We ask each other's opinion, but we don't pick each other's stuff like as off the rack. Yeah.
His face.
No way.
This is good, harmless fun, you know?
It is. But yeah, I don't think it would work on it.
Not going to work on you.
I can see my son in the garden on his own under the pear tree. At least he's not crying. This
All
is
right, another one.
Another silly good one, yes.
Because you've been a good boy, this weekend you can choose one reward.
You know I can see through the paper, eh?
I'm pretty sure this was staged, but I think it's still a cool idea. I think it's a cool idea.
I would be happy to get some Ben and Jerry's. I mean, why is he
Me
sad?
too, man. Cookie dough, though.
That's the problem, huh? What's your ice cream of choice?
Yeah, I used to have a lot of cookie dough, Ben and Jerry's.
Here we go. Here's a relevant one. Have you seen this one yet?
No, I've not.
Don't do it, man. Men should not try out the beardless filter. Oh boy. Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah,
How you doing? Not good. What do you want to do?
So let's go right on here and oh my god.
Don't do
I
it.
need about $1 million to shave it because of this. Yeah, it's absolutely despicable.
Oh yeah.
The problem is like
I
when
just
your
think a
beard
lot of
gets
these guys
below
on
your
here need
neck.
to grow up. It's still you under here. It's still your face. You're still the same person.
Again, not that bad, I don't think.
It's still. What is? It's fine. It's totally.
I'm telling you.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Show me the first one again. Oh, he looks
I
bad.
can't even get it all, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they did it to me. They think my face goes all the way down here, like I had a giant goiter.
Yeah, that makes it look bad. And he does this with the eyes, makes it even look worse.
Yeah.
But the second one is bad. He definitely should have a beard.
Well, yeah. I don't know if
But he's
just
also
flipping
doing
his-
this.
Is he doing that, or does he just have his teeth are?
I don't know. He looks like he's
bigger
doing
over there?
this, man.
Yeah.
Look, it looks like he's doing, and his voice. You need to put sound on this because he sounds a bit like you.
Not good. What do you want to do?
So let's
Not good. What do you want to do? Not good. Okay. Always make fun of my voice. All right, here we go. We got some 7-year-old doing some
this is
deadlifts.
cool.
Wish she got a 45-pound bar, 50s. So this is like what, 100 and
160.
160.
He said that 160. You might have gone. more. Yeah, there we go. 160.
I got this, son. Got this. I got this.
Let's go.
Got this.
Well done. Little one, well done. Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. I like
Yeah.
it a lot.
I like that. That's I mean, I think that's more than what Ann's deadlifting right now.
Probably more. I haven't deadlifted in, I don't know. When did I break my wrist? Last August. So I haven't deadlifted before that. Just before that.
Yeah, more than you.
I've done some rows, like upper rows and stuff, but I haven't done any deadlifting. Too scared.
Yeah, yeah. Well, don't do what I did. I could show the video. Yeah, it's just me deadlifting and putting the bar down fast on the last set because my lower back has just been like a brick, like since Monday night. Just like super tense. I've been able to work it out a little bit yesterday, but still a little, you know, a little bit of.
Sorry, dude.
I got
My back hurts, but I don't think it's that bad.
you. Well, let me. It's what is it? We'll add this to the stream. What's going on here?
Don't know.
It's only showing my best post on X. See, these are all my old posts. Doesn't show me the recent ones.
All right, Martin, take care. Thank you for joining in for however long you could.
Yeah. Better little than none at all.
That's what she said.
I'm pretty sure everybody can pull off a cowboy hat. It's not hard. Just go like that. That's all you got to do.
Took Eric a while to get used to it, though.
I needed a big one. We went shopping.
That's what she said.
We went shopping. We got that little fedora with like the little brim. Couldn't do it. I'm too big for that. I can't do a little itty bitty brim, you know?
It wasn't that little.
The fedora? Yeah. The fedora brim was like that. I don't know. I'm not a. This hat, in my opinion, what I've learned is pay for the hat that you want rather than the deal that is presented to you.
Yeah, but I think
Greg, you certainly.
I mean, I have like wide brim, shorter brim, and I wear them all, and I do believe they all suit. So I think it's just also one thing of what you put on with, what you pair it with, and maybe this is another live stream. I'm gonna stop talking. We can do one on that.
We'll do a hat one next live stream.
On style. Mike wanted one on style. Maybe we need to work on that. We do one on style.
One.
I've got.
Do you exercise every day?
No anymore. No. I exercise. It depends how I'm feeling, but at least I lift weights 4 times a week, and I'll try to do cardio 3-4 times a week, but together or maybe a couple of days separate. But it's just impossible right now with the kid.
Yeah,
to manage.
Ideally, when I'm not dealing with any kind of injuries or parenting duties, I'm at six days a week. So 3 days lifting, 3 days rowing, and then 1 day of rest is kind of what I'm like.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I do.
We were talking about this.
2 days rest.
My back.
Yeah, man, I saw that on X. What the hell is that?
It's I laid on this mat right here.
So you did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Why?
So, I don't know. Ann gave me this. Pro Source Fit, whatever this is.
And so this is after you hurt yourself, you went and did that.
Yeah. This was like laying on it because
dude.
Supposedly get some blood flow to your back.
But all you said is you hurt your back and then you showed that. I was like, what the fuck, man? What happened?
I did hurt my back.
What did you do? Yeah, but
you can see like right here, like this part of my back is just like bricked up. I don't know if you can tell or not, but normally it's not that tight. But yeah, right here. I can't, like my hips, they're not turning properly. So it's not been fun.
We need to go see someone, man, to
yeah, I'll give it a couple days, see if I can resolve it on myself. And then Keith had a chiropractor that he liked. They did the fascia scraping. Have you done any of that before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's good, man. And manipulation. And manipulation. The facial scraping and manipulation. It hurts a little bit, the facial scraping. But it does help. Yeah, I used to see someone for that. I haven't been in a while. I have no time for anything now, man.
Yeah, I know the feeling. All right, we got a trivia question. You got a good one?
Oh shit. It's your turn. You go first.
Okay. Okay. I got one. I came prepared.
I am prepared. I actually kept it just for the fun of it, but yeah.
Mine's related to today's subject matter. And let's see if anyone I was surprised by the answers of this. I did a top 10. What are the top 10 most common surgeries in the United States?
Oh God, man. United States. A toy shoved up their ass. Is that up there?
I mean, that happens, but I don't think you need surgery for that.
Yeah, but when you get stuck, it usually happens. I've seen what do you call it? Bam Margera and all that. What was it called? Jackass.
Yeah.
They went to the surgeon to get it removed. That's why I said it. Anyway, that came to mind straight away. So I would say surgeries. Everything counts, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just asked for the top 10 most
cancer,
common.
removing tumor.
Was not on the list from Grok.
What? Okay. Vasectomy. It's gotta be number one.
There's actually a fair amount of sexual organ related surgeries.
Oh, well, so changing sex.
No, not that.
God.
What tends to happen at birth for boys?
At birth, you cut the umbilical cord.
No.
What, like?
Well, I mean, you do that, but it also kind of
circumcising.
Yeah.
No one does that at birth, does it?
In America?
At birth?
Yeah,
Seriously?
circumcision. Yeah, pretty much everyone in America.
Everyone.
I would imagine the majority of American boys get circumcised at birth.
I thought it was only the Jews. Oh yeah, everyone in America.
I thought they do it at like 13 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think it was a birth anywhere. Oh, is that a thing in America now? Anyone gets circumcised.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's cleaner. I think, yeah, why not? You might make your penis grow taller. Anyway, what else?
Some of them have been in the stated in the comments. So we got some of our guys who have gotten.
I'm not reading comments.
Okay.
But hair transplants?
No, not hair transplant.
Penis enlargement?
No, nobody needs that in America.
Are you kidding?
That's a Portuguese thing.
We never had that in Portugal. It came from America. We all seen it.
They left America because there's no demand for it.
Yeah. Surgeries, man. What else can you have? Oh, dental surgery?
No.
God, man. What else, man? A broken arm, like. Oh, appendicitis.
There you go. That's a common one. Number 3 on the list.
Yeah, number 3.
So you got 2 so far. You got the circumcision. You got the appendectomy.
God, man, I've said quite a few things that I thought would be there, and they not. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little like I thought some of the things would be here too. So, I mean, we got
I
everyone's
know,
guessing.
like kidney, heart, what do you call it? Pacemakers.
So we'll put that in
Heart
there.
surgery.
Angioplasty. So the procedure to open blocked arteries.
Yeah, I don't
Put
know
in a
what
stent.
you call it
We'll call it that.
in medical terms.
What do old people get? This is number 1.
Old people get death. That's what they get.
Come on, Carlos. We're nearly old people.
I know, and that's
not a surgery.
That's in the near future. Old people get hip replacements,
There you go.
knee
All right.
replacements,
Joint replacement.
joints, yeah.
Okay.
Shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
Greg's getting all these. Greg Tuberville.
Is he?
Tuberville.
Man,
At least our audience knows surgery pretty well.
I'm gonna read the comments. Everyone's saying the same thing though. What else? Facelift? Oh yeah, plastic surgery. I forgot about that. Oh, titties. People getting titties in America.
No.
No.
No plastic surgery.
Obs. No plastic
Ab implant?
surgery. Okay, no plastic surgery. So no nip and tuck.
Oh, I guess bone fracture repair. You did say that, so that's on here.
Eye surgery. Eye surgery. Like
cataract.
laser. Yeah.
That was number 1. Cataracts.
Wow, is it?
Yeah.
What else? How many did I get then?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 of them of the 10.
4 more. Can't even remember the ones I guessed already.
The 2 of the 4 are related to women.
Related to women.
Men can't get these.
Men can't get these.
What do women have that men don't have?
Nowadays is weird. What women have the men don't have? I mean, they have bigger breasts, but that depends.
Okay, we both have breasts. All right. What do women have that men don't have? You're killing me, Carlos. Do we need to go back to like anatomy 101?
Probably. Hold on, man. Because I'm like thinking, okay, I know we have different sex, but what else? Definitely sex.
Different sex. What do you mean by that?
Well, but different. They have vagina. We have a penis. They have a uterus.
There you go. All right. So, what kind of surgeries would be related to these things?
Oh, artificial. What you call it? I can't say it.
Insemination?
That's it. God. I need to go back to English class or something like that.
All right. I want to answer this because I think we'll be here all day.
Yeah.
But the one I was talking about is hysterectomy, which is when they remove the uterus. And we had someone in the channel get that one. And then we have hernia repair, which is when your intestines pop out, sometimes in your nutsack.
What, prolapse?
No, a hernia.
Oh, a hernia.
Yeah. And then we've got a gallbladder removal, which is one I would have never.
Gallbladder. Wow.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Nobody else did.
I shut that down.
And then number 2 is a cesarean section.
Oh my God, the simplest things that I couldn't even think about.
I know.
That's mental.
But I'll tell you, speaking of surgery, so Greg, he's had cataracts, appendix, rhinoplasty, spine fusion, fractured skull. I always knew that's why he was a little slow, Greg. It's that fractured brain of his. I had, when I was in college, I had one of our comments right here, a Hydrocele. I had, I imagine I had some kind of sports injury. I don't know like when it happened, but I had that. And I remember, so a Hydrocele, for those who don't know, is basically your nut gets filled up with a fluid. And so I had like a really big, one of my balls was just like the size of a lemon. And I was just like, going through puberty and, in college, I was just like too insecure to like go to a doctor or anything. I'm like, well, I guess I got testicular cancer. I'm going to die. I'd rather die than have someone look at my nutsack. Fortunately, I eventually got it taken care of. And, it wasn't that big of a deal. But so if anyone's dealing with that, it could be a Hydrocele, which is pretty inert in terms of medical conditions. I also had back surgery a couple of years ago when they removed some moles from my back. And then I had my colon scan where they cut out a couple of polyps during the colon scan. And I think dental things should have been included too, but I don't know if those are really considered surgeries or not. Like if you had a thing removed or not.
You just got pop up. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Facebook's having trouble again. So.
What surgeries have I have? I have had a big cyst removed from my back. Was like a big mango. Was about that size. It was massive.
When was this? Recent? Past 10 years since I know you?
Yeah. You've known me. I've told you about it. They cut my back. It was in my back.
You and Keith both had it.
Because it was like half showing like this out of my skin and the other half was inside. So it was like that. I had this big lump on my back here. I've got a scar.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. You got to, because I was in the hospital. I was like sending you all pictures.
Yeah, because it was over one of your tattoos, wasn't it? Which tattoo was it?
It's on the eagle. And they managed to just cut it underneath of the eagle. But the scar is there. It's actually more prominent now than before. So yeah, that I had that big cyst removed. Obviously, I had this one, which I'm not too happy about it. The broken wrist. Yeah, that I'm not too happy about. What else about? I mean,
the wrist is the wrist is the reason we're having this topic.
Yeah, the reason of this topic,
surgery on the wrist.
And I'll go into it why I'm not happy. But I'm curious. Greg said he had the fractural. What was it?
Skull. His skull got fractured.
Man,
I think that was he fell recently, and that's when I don't know if he fractured his back during that fall. And it was just like
he's at his neck or something, right?
I thought it was a neck thing.
Yeah, fractured skull, man. I mean, I've got so many scars on my skull, but where I've been stitched up. But anyway, yeah. Shall we just go to the topic then?
Yeah, I mean, the beard
we
brand
are
news,
in
we
and
don't really
talking.
have anything new this week other than just kind of.
I mean, we are working on some new stuff. It's just too early to say anything because we don't know if we'll fully go ahead, but we are working on them and trying to make them.
We still have Desert Road, so that's the big one. We launched that a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago. We're moving through it. I don't think we're going to have it for the 3 months that we projected. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, the reviews have started coming in. People are digging it, but if you like a strong fragrance, it's not going to be that style. It's not as much in your face like Black Sails was. So as they say here, subtle yet strong scent. It is more mellow. So I describe it as a mellow kind of fragrance. Goes with the flow, smooth, similar to Bold Fortune, and maybe like original Temple Smoke, and that kind of vibe. But yeah, man, let's talk about your wrist, dude. What's going on?
Yeah, so you guys know we talked about this on also before. I broke my wrist back in August last year, and I had surgery. Unfortunately, I can't straighten my thumb. It just doesn't go.
It looks a little better than before, though.
It's not.
It's not.
It's probably the camera because it just doesn't. It's the same. It's just bent. But also there's the problem I'm having is there's a lot of clicking and there's not a lot of movement on my wrist, which I knew I wouldn't ever get the same flexibility, the same movement on this wrist. I knew that. But so I went to see a private surgeon, not the hospital surgeon that I had through the English NHS I had surgery with. So because I was like, I was not happy how this is because I'm lifting weights and it's been like quite a long time and I felt strong. So I was like doing some lateral raises and my wrist, if I go anything over 10 kilos, if I grab a 12-kilo dumbbell, I don't know how much that is in pounds.
Probably like
And I'm lifting, even sometimes with the 10 pounds, my wrist starts going like that and goes like that. I start losing the strength. And it's like it makes this awkward movement and it gets painful. And the reason why it's getting painful, according to the private surgeon that I've seen, consultant, is because the screws in the plate that I've got, and you can see the big bump there. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I've got quite a few big bumps that they shouldn't be here, according to the surgeon, and according to my other wrist. Yeah. So the screws and the plate have moved forward, which now they are actually restricting my movement because they're not even on the bone anymore. They just start on the bone, and the plate is pushing, the screws are pushing. And the other thing is with the thumb that I was saying is the surgeon thinks my tendon or that needs replacing that keeps the thumb coming back. It's actually been damaged in surgery, and that's why it snapped, and it can't be repaired. So they will have to take one from here to put it on this thumb, one from the index finger, and to put on this thumb. But the problem with that is now I'm going to have to be open there, open there, open there, open down here, and obviously the plate and screws need to be removed. So I'm also going to be open again there. So it's like a total fuck up, really, nightmare. It was supposed to be a simple thing. And it's like, it didn't go well from the beginning. Like once I broke my wrist, obviously that's bad enough. And then remember I went to the hospital. They were preparing me to go for surgery and got canceled. I have to go, was it the next day or 2 days later, whatever it was? Can't remember. But yeah, it was a nightmare from day dot. And then, yeah, I had to go. And then, yeah, it's just not been a straightforward situation. And
did they move like the surgeons around? Like, I don't know how,
yeah. So the first person
government-provided
that saw me,
healthcare works.
the first surgeon, I was supposed to have actually a woman at first, and then when I went for the second one, was actually a guy, and he was a junior guy overseen by someone else. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so I don't know what happens once you're asleep, So
Yeah. Are you able to sue for malpractice in Britain, or is that not a common thing?
It's not something that I even thought about it. Like, I'm not. Yeah, that's not the way I want to make money.
Well, it's not to make money, but I mean,
I
it's like,
know, but
because
it's
if
not
you have to
something
go
that
get
goes.
surgery from a private surgeon,
If it was something that way I would have liked my money back, and I think I will do that. But yeah, there's a lot of variance here. Like, I wouldn't think of suing someone that was trying to do their job. Yes, sure, people make mistakes, and yeah, it's affected me, but I can still do a lot of the stuff. It's not like I can't work, I can't, I'm crippled. That's the only way I would see someone.
like if it became worse than it was before, like you've still at least had some improvement from.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do your job, for example, I think you get grounds to, hey, this is not what. And also, when you sign paperwork, and it says there you might not have the mobility, the one side, it says all that stuff. They cover themselves nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
I think it has to be a very extreme thing for you to sue them. I didn't even think of that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you were looking through the process, were you considering private versus?
Yeah, I did, but
government?
then I had people saying to me, friends, "Oh man, I went private. It was worse." Like,
Oh, really? I mean,
Yeah.
like, would you come to America to get it done?
I don't know. I don't know anything. So what would be the benefits to go to America, go to Portugal?
America's got the greatest of everything, in the whole world. It might be expensive, but it's good.
I don't think that's the case anymore.
I would think the best surgeons probably come to America, in my opinion.
I don't know.
Maybe not the best on a per price basis.
Yeah, I think you have great surgeons everywhere nowadays, but
I'm ready for the robot surgeons, man. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that just yet until I see quite a few people going for it.
Well, I don't know if I want it on me right now, but I'm ready for
But
that.
yeah, look, going back to this, it's annoying now because I have. Obviously, they want to do the next surgery to my thumb, and I told them, because I was going to Austin in October. I said not until after October. Just had a baby. My wife is obviously, I broke my wrist right in the middle of it, and I just recovered. So I'm not going to get recovered. I'm not going to get another surgery immediately. So I just waited it out. But definitely, my wrist hasn't improved that much since I realized it was okay to do stuff with it. Yeah, it's not improved, and it's at the gym. It's hard for me. Grabbing stuff with certain positions is hard because the mobility and the way the thumb is. I still wipe my ass with my left hand.
Well, that's going to be the rest of your life.
I hope not, man. It's weird. But it's weird that now with the right. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if I'll go private with this guy or if I'll stick to, I don't know. I have some decisions to make in the future. At the moment, I just want to buy a house and move the hell out of here, which has been the most stressful thing of my life. I think I've gone gray and gray the last few months.
Man, you want to
because of that. Huh?
If you want to know stress, man, I've been
I bet.
stressed as well. It's been, when it comes to surgery, like in my youth, I don't think I ever really considered that an outcome of surgery would be a worse outcome, like that it doesn't fix it, or that not only does it not fix the issue you have, but it makes it worse. So, Ronnie Coleman, like the greatest bodybuilder of all time, he had, busted his back, and then he had surgery after surgery that was just, poor results. And I think it was through the bad surgeries that is why he can't walk now.
Yeah.
Not to say that the original injury wasn't bad or
yeah.
debilitating, but I wonder now, my first take is try to do everything I can before having surgery. Unless it's like cutting a mole off, or a colon scan and polyps, which is effectively like an inside mole. But
yeah, I agree with you. Like I did say, I remember I said it. I don't think I want to have surgery. I'm gonna take the risk and just let it heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got talked into it. Maybe I should have just stuck to my first gut instinct, and that's what it's more annoying to me now, because that's what I wanted to do at first, and I got talked into have surgery by the fucking surgeons. Really,
Yeah. Even like back
Yeah.
surgery, I feel like they don't really know what they're doing with back surgery, or especially back surgery. Like it feels like
back surgery is bad, especially like if you're Ron Coleman, having surgery in America didn't work for him, so I'll never have a surgery in America, man.
Yeah. I do think there's like obvious things like where you have a cataclysmic injury, where your tendons are completely separated, or, like you can't walk, things like that, or appendicitis where your appendix has ruptured, clearly I think those are, or you have a heart attack, you need a stent put in your, your veins or your arteries. All those things, no brainer, keep you alive, keep you mobile, keep you moving. But if there's any element of electiveness to it, like kick that can down the road as much as possible. Because I used to play disc golf, and I did the tomahawk. So I was throwing it like a baseball player. And then like this shoulder, like I threw it out one day playing disc golf, and I could lift this arm all the way up like this. And this arm was kind of like your thumb. I could only go up like that. Now I can go all the way up. And I didn't do any physical therapy or anything like that. Just kind of like with time, started doing pull-ups, started working through like that tense.
But I think physiotherapy is good. Physiotherapy is good.
I'm not against physical therapy.
Yeah. They manipulate, they help you manipulate your joints and bones and stuff, muscles into what they used to, what they supposed to be doing. So I think physiotherapy is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I should have held off on surgery and see how it went. I was just like, stupidly got talked into it by all them people. I should have just stuck to my gut instinct, and that was that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you live and learn, I suppose. I mean, I haven't really broke bones before. I had like, I hurt these two playing volleyball. I don't know how you call it, but I had to wear like this metal thing covered with things just to get them straight for a couple of weeks or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Even that, like after 1 week, I took that thing off. But then again, I was 13, 14.
I think, I broke a toe, and I think I've broken a rib before, but like with a rib, you can't do anything about it. And a broken toe, unless it's like
ribs
poked out or the bone shown or something, there's not really anything you can do for it. So I think in my future, I do desire potentially getting a hair transplant. I want to kick that can down the road as long as I can.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's different surgery. That's like, I don't know.
And then a
that's-
facelift. I do think I will want a facelift maybe at 60. Ideally at 60. Then just
Wow,
like my one
that
facelift.
surprised me. That surprised me. You wanted the
You think so?
facelift. Yeah.
All right. Will you get one?
I don't think so. I think the only surgery, if I was gonna have any facial surgery, is what George Clooney had, because I have exactly the same thing. I have far too much skin on my eyes. I've always had far too much skin, so my eyes like really drip. This comes down like bad. So if I
Wow.
was ever gonna have any surgery, that probably would be it. Not even my nose, which is all bent. My nose is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Not even that. I would leave it as is. I think my eyes would be the problem, because I think the older I get,
More
they are
sunken and droopy.
they're gonna get like,
I'll have to. I didn't know George Clooney had that surgery.
yeah.
When he was young, or
I know when he had it, but his eyes don't look the same.
well, I don't think they look better. Like, have you seen them recently?
I think he looks bad now, but there was a point where they went from bad to good, and now they looked a bit weird. He must have had another procedure.
So normal. This is pre-procedure or post?
I think that is pre. That one is bad. There was one up there was bad. You could see the droopy.
This one?
I think is the first. Yeah, the one above when he's laughing, because that's where you can see all the skin. And the one down too. You can see there, he's got exactly the same thing. So much skin here and here. But definitely up there, that's where I have a lot of skin.
Where is do you know his ancestry?
I do not know.
Like, is he Greek?
Don't know. He does look Greek, but I have no idea.
Greg thinks it's the Ozempic, because like, what is he in? Like George Clooney, 2025.
What do you mean the Ozempic? Like
the Ozempic eyes, man.
All right. Yeah, he's been looking a little bit weirder and weird. Some people said it was for the role that he was playing, but
I mean, what do they call it?
Botox? Botox wouldn't fix my eyes. Not even the lines on my forehead anymore. They too deep.
I think he's just getting old.
He's
Like,
definitely getting old.
He's got the whole old man look here, like the comfortable clothes.
Yeah, he's not helping himself. Yeah, he's looking a bit Frank Sinatra old.
I mean, he looks good there. I don't know if this is 2025.
I mean, I've seen him on a red carpet in Cannes, but that was when 2018. He looked good as fuck, man. But that was a few good years ago. So
here's a question. You've already gotten these. Show your teeth off. Look at those beautiful pearly yellows.
yeah, I picked the not so white color. I did not want to have them shiny things on.
Yeah, too skinny without muscle. I think that's
Yeah,
the fear of aging. Like, it gets so much harder to maintain muscle. Greg Brzezinski, I think you've done a really good job maintaining that muscle. 20 years my senior, and it's just night and day difference how you present yourself versus Clooney, which I don't know. Is Clooney the same age as you, Greg? Let's see, what year is he? How old is he? He's 64. Yeah, so he's like your same age, Greg. A year older, and Greg just looks incredibly, well, in my opinion, significantly more put together.
I mean, I
George. At
suppose
this point.
he probably eats well, but he doesn't exercise that much. Maybe he doesn't maintain that muscle mass. Because look, like Brad Pitt, he still looks good as fuck, man.
Yeah. I think there's just some people who get that weightlifting bug, and it's important to maintain that strength as much as possible. And then I think it's like you don't really notice the muscle loss over, the course of a decade, a couple decades, and all of a sudden you're falling and breaking bones and having back pains and all this other stuff.
Yeah, but that can happen anytime. Look, I never
Yeah.
broke any bone until I was 40. When did I break? Last year, 44. Broke my first bone, 44.
Yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, like, well, that's the thing is like it does happen as you get older. The injuries, and it's harder to recover from it too. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah, he's gone bad, man. But he's also ill. He's ill.
Who?
He's got cancer.
Dolph?
I think
Oh,
he's
really?
got cancer or something. Yeah. Yeah, he's ill. He's gone really bad lately. Especially lately, he's gone bad.
I haven't been following it.
Yeah, he's ill. I think he's got cancer or something. I don't think Brad Pitt had the facelift yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, you never know, but I don't think he had.
I think the best facelift is one you can't tell.
He stopped drinking, and I think he's just eating clean and exercising like he always has. That's
Yeah, I want to get
a little bit tight.
I want to get a facelift. That's on my to-do list.
I'll buy the lift and I'll lift your face. The forklift. Lift it.
But maybe if I just keep the beard, I won't need the lower facelift. Keep the jowls away. But
yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I said, for me, it's the eyes. The eyes are like you can see all of these. It's the only thing I've noticed that but to be honest, I couldn't care less, man. I look good. I think I look good. I feel good. Some days I feel tired, but most days I feel good. So,
Kanye's mom died from a surgery that he paid for. Cosmetic, plastic surgery.
God,
I think that's what drove him insane.
Makes sense.
Bearing the guilt of,
or maybe he
was always insane.
That too. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like his mom. I'm joking. No, that's not. I'm joking. That's not a good thing to. I don't mean the joke. The joke is a joke. Is a joke. But I mean, yeah, I definitely didn't want to do that. And
Speaking of jokes,
he's hurt by it. But do you think he's insane?
Kanye?
Yeah.
I don't know him personally. I only know his public persona. So I think his public persona, what he presents himself publicly, is unhinged.
I would say someone mentally unstable.
Yeah, mentally unstable, unhinged. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is he like that in real life? I don't know.
I think that's his real life. I think that's his real life because you see when he appears somewhere, how he dresses his wives. I mean, you gotta be unwell mentally to, have so much control over someone and make them do that sort of stuff. That's the only thing I would say because he's made some good music.
Oh man, I mean, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time, producers.
Yeah, he's made some good music. I used to listen to his music all the time. Now he put me off it.
We're not here about Kanye.
Why not? Let's talk about Diddy.
Let's talk about
baby oil.
Like Kanye is crazy, but Diddy is another level of malicious. in my opinion. He's not a good dude. Him and then R. Kelly. Just
Oh, R. Kelly, shit. Forgot about that.
literally, right?
God.
No, it's piss.
You're worse than me, man.
What's your take on Botox and fillers? Personally, I don't think. I think the facial rejuvenation things that I'm drawn to are going to be like chemical peels or exfoliating. That's the ones that I feel like. I feel like I'm sure there's some good examples of Botox done well, but my personal take is I never want to change my appearance. I just want to either improve like the youthfulness of my appearance. And I think Botox will take away expressions that you might have as you communicate. And then fillers, of course, are going to augment your look and your style. So you're going to look different than before. So like if I did a facelift, the goal would be to like how to restore a look that I used to have rather than how do I present like a new look, is my take on things. And then of course, like chemical peels is like restoring the skin to, remove the sun damaged skin, sunspots and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people that has been on the Botox train and stuff and fillers in for many years actually. In the model industry, especially men. Look, for example, myself would not have Botox because I think my lines are too deep and would make no difference apart from what Eric said, would like take away facial expressions from me, which is my natural thing. Hence why I never did it. Fillers, I do not agree with. I think fillers are really bad stuff to have, lip fillers, especially my wife has had them and I was like, man, what the fuck are you doing to yourself? And after all, I think she saw what I was seeing, so she's not had them for a while. But yeah, I think like Eric said, once you start changing your appearance with all those things, which fillers will do for sure, like if you have them there, if you have them on your lips, it will definitely change your facial structure. I think it's just taken away from you, who you are. If Botox is well done, I can see it working. I've seen it working for some guys. Some guys that start having some little lines in there and there, and I can see it working because I've seen it working. Again, I've not had them because it was far too late for me, and no point of me having that. It was not going to work for me, apart from taking the facial expressions away. And yes, I actually asked for that advice as well for many, many people, and they all said the same. So, yeah.
So, like, Greg clearly has had Botox.
Yeah, I know.
December. I haven't even noticed. So that's the kind
we
that you want to do,
before.
Where you don't want to notice it, where it's subtle enough that you can improve things, but not noticeable to someone who hasn't seen you in a couple weeks or a couple months. So,
yeah, but my lines have been deep since I was very young, man. It's never going to work. It's just never going to work. It's just like definitely going to.
You have to put a balloon in there, get you a big old egghead.
And look what Greg said, didn't last. Yeah, you have to put a balloon in there. I've always had these lines, man. So since I was young, man, it's like it's even laughing, like just make these weird lines.
My issues are like my ears are now drooping down, so I got like wrinkles right here, and then my my skin. I've got some sun damage that I want to either freeze off, nitrogen off, or do a chemical peel or something like that. But yeah, that's crazy. See, it's like the investment for Botox, $500 every 3 months, just doesn't seem worth it to me. It's $2,000 a year. We had, I think we had a couple of questions in here that I missed. That how many times do you experience surgeries, Nicholas? I don't know if you're still in the chat or not, but that was a while ago. I don't know if I answered it, but
we talked about that anyway.
Yeah, I think the only real surgeries I've had is my Hydrocele, my colon scan, and like I have had like wisdom teeth removed. So
moles,
moles, and then moles. Yeah. So nothing
I had my
major.
wisdom teeth removed too. Forgot about that. I missed them, especially now that I have less. Oh, the others.
All right. Anything else? We've gone long.
We have gone long.
It was a good chat. I enjoyed this one. So
I enjoyed it too.
It was good.
I enjoy most of them. It's just some are more enjoyable than others.
It's fun to see what what other surgeries everyone else has gone through, because it's not something that typically comes up in conversation. So to see like what the Gregs have gone through, and Chris, what he was going through, and all that. So I had fun with that. And it was a fun. You didn't even ask me a Q&A, did you?
Did I not? Oh fuck no. Do you want it?
Is it any good?
I did. No, yeah. That's great. It's I mean, it's about the surgery, and it's like like the origin of the first surgeon.
The barbers.
What?
The barbers. Barbering was surgery.
Not according to this. According to this it's
well, hold on. Don't answer me. The other thing is there used to be Leonardo da Vinci was part of this like club where they would steal dead bodies and do like
this goes before Christ, so I'll stop you there.
Okay. So the mummies.
This goes before Christ.
Well,
it's way older.
The Egyptians would remove brains.
The Egyptians are there. Yeah.
Okay. And they would also like drill holes in head to alleviate some I guess
some pressure, some stress.
Yeah, stress. I don't know if it's mental stuff or what, but yeah. What is the response? What is the answer?
So yeah, so it says it's hard to pinpoint, but because the procedures go back to like before Christ. So there was this guy that is called the father of surgery, and his name was Shruta, an Indian physician who lived around 600 BC. And yeah, he was called the father of surgery. So that's kind of the same guy, Surushtra Shimta or Samshita or something like that.
Indian guy.
Indian guy.
India.
Yeah. Yeah. But then he mentions then like the Greeks before Christ as well, physicians, blah, blah, blah. And he mentions the Egypt, China. Yeah, Egypt and China. That's about it.
Yeah. But I wasn't alive then, so.
Yeah. I found it like funny how you went to pick all this up before Christ. It's weird.
There you go. First procedure. It's a good one. 6,000 years ago.
Imagine that.
Ah!
First procedure, Adam rib. That's a good one.
I like that. Oh, get back. Hi, guys. This has been another Beyond the Beard live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Good chatting, Carlos. Cheers.
Nice one.